Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Ginger Pierce, and I'm one of the travel agents with Marvelous Mouse Travels. We are the agency that runs this Facebook group, along with several others that are focused on different destinations that we book. We are also an earmarked platinum authorized Disney vacation planner. And what that means is that we are trained by Disney to be experts in their vacation products, and we are also recognized by them as providing exceptional customer service and also hitting a certain number of sales, which basically just means that we plan a lot of Disney vacations. And so we understand what it takes to plan a successful Disney vacation and how to advise our clients to make the most of their time that they have in the theme parks. So welcome to Sundays with MMT. This is a weekly live agent panel video series that we do in one of our Facebook groups every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we're really excited to be in this group tonight to talk to you about the 50th anniversary celebration at Walt Disney World. We have a lot of information that we're going to share with you tonight, but we also would love to take your questions. So if at any point you have a question, go ahead and feel free to drop that into the comments, and we will come back and get those questions towards the end of the video. We are using a platform called StreamYard to go live tonight. And so StreamYard might ask you to allow it to display your name and profile picture. If you want to post a comment, just know that you don't have to allow that. You can decline that permission and still post anonymously. I'm joined tonight by three of our marvelous agents. So ladies, thank you so much for being here tonight. And if you would take just a second to tell everybody your name, how long you've been with the agency, and the best way for people to contact you if they're interested in planning a trip.
Well, hi, I'm Molly Davis, and my email address is here on the bottom of the screen. It is Wesley and Molly because my husband and I are a team. And so everything that to contact us is all Wesley and Molly, and my Molly is with an IE because there are two of us Molly Davises with Marvelous Mouse Travels. So here's my email address, and then my Facebook page is facebook.com/Wesley and Molly, all spelled out. And same for my Instagram is Wesley and Molly. So feel free to come look us up. Oh, and I have been with the agency. This is my 3-year anniversary. So we're we just hit 3 years. So yeah.
Awesome.
Hey everybody, my name is Mary Alice Fouds. I am located in North Carolina. I have been with the agency almost 2 years. My 2 years is coming next month. And the best way you can reach me is facebook.com/Mary Alice MMT.
Hi, my name is Chris. I have been an agent with Marvel almost 4 years, and you can reach me at my email at sherman@marvelousmousetravels.com.
And again, my name is Ginger. I have been with the agency just over 3 years, and the best way to get in touch with me is to actually visit my blog, which is gingermmt.com. So, ladies, as we all know, Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World first opened its doors on October 1st, 1971. And so on October 1st of this year, Disney World is going to be celebrating its 50th anniversary, which is really exciting. And there are some awesome things that are planned for, this celebration. And we're going to talk about a lot of those things kind of as we go through this tonight. But let's let everybody know before we get into the specifics, how long is this celebration of Disney's 50th anniversary going to last?
It's going to be awesome because it's going to be an 18-month-long celebration.
Yes. So,
if you don't have to worry about missing it. So don't think that you have to only be there on October 1st.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a great point, because I think, lots of people maybe thought that, if I can't get there the first week of October, I'm not going to get to participate in any of these things. And Disney was like, oh, no, we got you. We've got a year and a half of celebrations planned for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So whether you can't travel until Christmas, or you can't travel until next summer, or maybe even, the Christmas of afterwards of 2022, you still have opportunities to participate and be part of that celebration. So let's talk about some of everybody's favorite things in Disney theme parks, and that's fireworks. So what new fireworks are coming to Disney World to celebrate the 50th?
at not Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, the new show is going to be called Disney Enchantment, which I'm actually really looking forward to seeing. Since I've been through so many different changes of the different throughout the years. So this one, I think is going to be really exciting to see that starting on the 1st, as well as at Epcot, it's going to be a new show as well, which is Harmonious. Which I think is going to be a lot of fun. Looking at the equipment that's out in the lagoon right now and just seeing everything going on with all the changes, it's going to be a really exciting time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Disney Enchantment. I know that everybody a lot of people think change is hard, right? But I am really excited about Enchantment coming, and just knowing the fact that the show is going to now be brought down Main Street. So no matter really where you're standing, you're going to be a part of the show because the projections are going to be lighting up the sides of the buildings next to you now.
That's going to be so much fun. I mean, so there's going to be so much to see. Great photo ops everywhere.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a different experience, kind of no matter where you are in the park, you get to experience it. And so I want to go and watch it from all the different locations so that I can see all the different experiences, not just from my certain place that I normally like for the current show. I'm ready to see, like you said, Mary Alice, down Main Street and just the fireworks, even from other areas of the park.
Yeah. And that's a great point because, I love Happily Ever After, which is the fireworks show that they have right now. That was the first fireworks show at Disney that my husband and I ever saw with our kids. Like as a family of 4, that was like our first Disney fireworks show. And so it has a lot of sentimental value for me, but the projections for Happily Ever After are only on the castle. So if you don't have that prime spot kind of right in front of the castle, you don't really get to appreciate that. So I love the idea of them extending that all the way down Main Street, because I think it is going to it's going to draw you in, even if you're not, right in the hub grass. It's going to give you the ability to kind of feel like you're a part of it. And yes, to have, different experiences no matter where you're watching from. Now, Harmonious, from what I understand, is going to be like a combination of water features, fireworks, a little bit like it sounds like it's pretty cutting edge in terms of the technology that is involved in that. And the theming of it sounds like a little bit more of a celebration kind of Disney, whereas in the park or in the past, it was more of like a celebration of, humanity and human history and stuff like that. So it's kind of bringing maybe a little bit more of a Disney theme or something like that.
Well, it's one of the largest shows that they've ever produced by the Disney Live Entertainment. So I'm really excited to see it too, because it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, I think what's fun about Epcot too is because of it being a circle around the showcase, there is a great viewing site no matter where you go. Yes. And I can't tell you how many times I've been to Epcot. I've seen show after show. And every time I go, I find it, I'm like, oh, let me try this place. Let me try this place. I mean, there are so many spots. Yeah. I think I found the perfect spot, but I'm still looking.
That's right. And, it's very, the water features, because they're going to be there. Like that equipment is going to be in World Showcase Lagoon kind of all the time. They're going to be water features by day and obviously parts of the fireworks show by night. And I know those are a little bit divisive. Like some people love the idea of them being out there all the time. Some people hate it. And like Mary Alice said, change is hard, but it can also be exciting. So,
it is.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm very excited to see both of those new shows, even though it means goodbye to Happily Ever After.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and because, Disney doesn't chintz on anything. So, right. I mean, that for the 50th, this is going to be bigger and better than anything they've had before, so I'm really excited to be able to see that both shows. I don't know how we can see them all at the same time because I want to see them all as soon as I get there on my next trip.
I know.
I've already got that penciled in. I'm going to be in Magic Kingdom on the 1st and at Epcot on the 2nd. So
I'll be right there with you.
Excellent. Yes, that's the plan for right now. We've already, with all the park reservations, we had those early. So that's probably not going to change. That's the plan for right now. So
that's good.
Yeah.
So speaking of Epcot, because Epcot is home to kind of one of the next things we're going to be talking about, what are some of the new rides and experiences that are coming for the 50th?
Excited.
Well, I guess it's okay if I say, because I got a little sneak peek of what it was.
You
recently.
did. I know.
Yes.
I'm jealous.
I was lucky enough to get a pass holder preview to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which is the brand new attraction located in the France Pavilion, and it will be open for the general public on October 1st. So you definitely have to check it out. It is such just a neat little area back there. It feels very quaint, and it just feels done right. And the ride is really cool. And I'm not going to give too much away because I know everybody wants to see it themselves, but I think everyone, all ages, will love it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mary Alice, it does have some of that same trackless technology as what you find like in Rise of the Resistance or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway.
Yes, correct. Yeah. And it is a 4D experience.
That's exciting.
Wow, that must be really fun. I actually have a preview coming up. So
Me
I'm
too.
really excited about that.
Yay.
Mine just hasn't gotten to happen just yet. So Mary Alice she has gotten to beat us out on that one, but I'm so ready. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
So what else?
Who's rewatching the movie before they go?
I should have. I really should have.
We're planning on watching it this week. So.
But
My
what's
kids
great is
love that one.
there's a lot of new things back there, not just the attraction. There's some new eateries, which I did not have time to partake in, but some great photo opportunities back there too. It's just a really cute little area.
Yeah, they have a crepe restaurant back there, which I'm really excited about. I love crepes, so I'm very excited to try that one.
And I didn't realize that there is a walk-up window with a menu, and there's also a sit-down restaurant, and they're connected. So it I didn't realize that you could go in and sit down, and I do not know confirmed if they were the same menu items or slightly different, but there were two different places that you could grab food back there.
That's exciting.
And they have an amazing bakery.
Oh, yes. Now that's what I ate when I was there recently. Fabulous food, fabulous drinks.
Very good.
Well, and it's still going to be the Food and Wine Festival going on.
Yes.
So even those that get to experience the 50th anniversary, there'll be all of the food booths and stuff at Epcot going on as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, starting in time for the 50th, they are also bringing back some extra time in the parks for resort guests. You know, that's something that has kind of been missing since the parks reopened back in summer of 2020. But in time for the 50th, all resort guests, whether you're staying at a value, a moderate, a deluxe, or deluxe villa property, if you're staying at a Disney hotel, you get to go into the park of your choice any day, 30 minutes early, as long as you have, a park reservation, obviously, for that park. But for deluxe and deluxe villa guests, there is actually additional time in the evenings that is according to a published schedule. And so, if that's something that you are maybe booked in one of those properties, one of those deluxe or deluxe villa properties, that's definitely something that you want to keep in mind, or you want to be in discussion with your travel agent regarding, how you kind of want to plan your park passes so that you can take advantage of that schedule and that extra time that is available to you, because that is included in the price of what you're paying to be on property. So that's a really exciting addition.
That's a great perk.
Come back. Yeah.
Or if you were on the fence about maybe staying in a moderate versus one of those deluxe, that might be something you want to look into, of calling your agent and saying, hey, let's upgrade that room instead.
Yeah. Because in a lot of cases, it's not that much of a jump from a moderate property to some of the deluxe properties, and so it's definitely something to kind of keep in mind and see if that extra time in the park is maybe worth that little bit of an upgrade. Now, this isn't officially part of the 50th, but it is something that has kind of been talked about as maybe going to be ready to release around the 50th or shortly thereafter, and that is the new Disney Genie system. Now, we're not going to give an extensive overview of that system tonight. We're actually going to do that in one of our sessions coming up in the next couple of months back in this group, where we'll do a whole Sundays with MMT just on that topic, because it will take it. It'll take a whole Sundays with MMT on just that topic. But if you are not familiar with that system, that is an opportunity to purchase essentially what used to be called a fast pass. So you have a couple of different options for how you can do that. But if you want to do the Disney parks without having to wait in the standby lines, then that is something, that you might want to look into, and that should be ready to go sometime around the 50th from what we understand based on the information we have so far.
Fall.
Yeah, fall. So speaking of the parks and the beauty of the parks, let's talk a little bit about the special decorations that are coming to the parks. So what do you guys think about that?
The 50th anniversary medallions are absolutely amazing.
So beautiful.
They have the one on the castle, and my daughter just sent me some videos today of the ones as you go through to the parks, with the entry signs. They've added those. They're just, the iridescent is just so cool. The way it reflects the light.
Yeah. Yes. The iridescent.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Iridescence. Yes.
Iridescence.
Yes.
Yeah, lots of things have gotten a fresh coat of paint. The theme park entrances, when you are driving in initially to the property lines, but also when you're driving into each theme park entrance, if you are driving in, not taking the bus in, you'll be able to see that there as well. And they just started putting up the 50 statues all throughout the parks. They look really cute. And from the pictures I've seen, some are very prominent, but some are kind of hiding around attractions that are similar theme, of course. So I think Stitch is near the purple wall, the Instagram wall, hiding.
It's going to be a great
trouble.
What is that? Like a hide and seek not hide and seek, but like a scavenger hunt to find all the different
find all 50.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Well, and they're even starting for those that are flying in, and they're even starting with the decorations at the airport for the 50th. So they're going to have some special statues and stuff there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's a challenge we need to go with, finding all the statues.
Yeah, we should definitely do that. We should put together like a Marvelous Mouse.
Yes, scavenger hunt. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll put Mary Alice in charge of that now.
Okay.
Sure. It does sound like fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, we haven't talked about the Kite Tales yet, but Disney Kite Tales is coming to Animal Kingdom, and it's going to be like a kite show. It sounds like it's going to be amazing. They did that kind of with Epcot Forever. They had those kites that were kind of part of Epcot Forever fireworks show, but this is going to be like character kites, and it looks like it's going to be really fun and exciting. So I'm excited to see
and
that.
I'm glad
it's very elaborate.
Yeah, very
much. And I'm glad they're starting to utilize that space for Rivers of Light too, because there's not a lot going on there right now.
It's a good place to watch cavalcades, but that's
so it'll be nice to have some entertainment in that area.
Yeah,
and they are go ahead, Kristen.
I was going to say, I was just reading today that some of the kites are going to be 30 feet long. I mean, they're
impressive. They're huge.
They're huge. Yeah. And also too, there's the lighting of the beacons, the beacons of light in the park. So there's going to be like special nighttime, lights on the castle or on the Tree of Life or Spaceship Earth, or, like these different kind of icons of each park are going to have something special going on at night, kind of akin to what they do with the castle at Christmas, where, they kind of light it up special. And so they're going to do that. And I have to say, when they first repainted the castle in that kind of rose gold color, I was
wondering if you were going to bring that up.
Yeah,
I was not a fan.
I was not a fan, but now that I have seen it with the 50th decorations and the medallion, I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it probably has a little bit of something to do. I think they came and toned down that purplish blue.
Yeah.
And that's what was throwing me off at first. Yeah. That purplish blue was just not my favorite. But now that they toned that down and they've got the gold and then the medallion. It's beautiful.
It's really
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very
That's-
pretty.
that's-
I have 1,000 pictures of the castle already. So
Yeah.
Well, she takes great pictures from every
does.
angle. So.
exactly. Or when she reflects into the
Oh, yes.
next
True.
to her in the water, I love that when the sun's coming down.
I know.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you brought that up, Ginger, because we were watching the behind the attraction episode today, and
Yeah.
it was talking about the castle. And I did not love the new paint job when it changed over last year either.
Yeah.
But now you see the other color, and you're like,
It looks kind of drab.
yeah, it really stick out.
Yeah. That's true. It's true. You know, and we're just that way as Disney fans. We're like, no, but I liked it that way. Don't change it. But we're going to love it the new way too, once we get used to it.
Right. We just need that.
Kind of like the
acclimation period.
fireworks.
Yeah.
Kind of like the fireworks. We're all a little heartbroken about Happily Ever After, but I'm so excited for the new ones. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So let's talk merch. Let's talk merchandise for just a
I have my
second.
shirt on.
Oh, yes. Kristen
I'm sorry,
modeling
it's
some
a-
merch.
Yes,
That's right.
This is the jersey.
Yes. So
And-
that's the 50th anniversary Spirit
Yes,
jersey.
and actually it has the decal all across the whole back of it.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
then I don't have to step backwards from what you're saying, but this is the one of the ornaments from the
love it.
50th celebration. It's glass. So I just hang that in my window. And then I also have this is a pass holder shirt. I don't know.
Oh, I
if
love it.
Is it backwards for you guys? I can't
No.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Great.
So this is the pass holder. This is just the regular long sleeve shirt, but on the sleeve for the pass holder, it says pass holder down the
Oh,
sleeve.
And I love that. It's kind of rose gold colored.
Rose
too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah,
that's
it's really
fun.
cute.
And I don't know if I stand up, if you'll be able to see the back of this. Can you see the back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it goes all the way down.
Yeah.
But of course, I got mine big just because I wanted to be able to wear it through. If it's chilly outside and
Yeah.
it has like sparkles in it and everything, it's like
Yeah.
really cool.
That's definitely
Oh,
on
that's
my
awesome.
list. That's at the
Yeah.
top of my list. I want one
Yes.
of those.
And if you're wondering how, Kristen got all of that, Kristen's daughter is a cast member at Disney. So
Yeah. So,
You can hook her up.
And just for anybody that is recently on
Yep.
to purchasing merch, they have changed the
Exactly.
policy. It
Yeah,
used to
they
be
have.
you could buy, I guess, whatever you wanted to. Now it is only 2 per item.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's, don't ask your friends what you can get them while you're gone because
Right.
you'll be sad when you get there and you can't get
yeah,
everything. So
That's right.
That's
something
true.
to keep in mind.
yeah. And I think that's probably to keep people from like buying everything out and then reselling them on,
On
eBay
eBay.
or something
Yeah,
like that.
and
Yeah.
that's been a huge problem because my
Yep.
daughter's in merch, and so that was a huge
Mm.
problem where people would come in and buy like tons of it and then
Yeah.
go to the internet, and then regular people couldn't get it. So,
Yeah.
but it's definitely you have to get it when it comes out and you see it. If you see it
Absolutely.
and you want it, buy it because
Yep.
it's going to
Don't
go
walk
fast.
away.
Yeah,
That's
may
right.
not stay there. Yep.
Yeah.
It was that way with the rose gold ears when they first came out. I remember that.
There
Like you could
was.
not find those anywhere because
Yes.
people were just wiping out, entire displays and
Mhm.
selling them on
Yeah.
the internet. So
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's no shortage of merchandise for this event. So whether you're looking at t-shirts, Spirit
Crocs.
jerseys, all kinds of Crocs, right? Don't they have a 50th anniversary pair
Yeah.
of Crocs?
I think so.
And,
And
um,
Magic Band.
Magic
Yeah.
bands. That's what
Oh yes,
I bought the
Magic
magic band the other day. I'm so excited for it to come.
I think that's what Wesley
Did you-
wants is the
The
magic
one
band.
monogrammed or customized. The customizable one?
I got the like special pre-arrival one because we have a trip
Yes.
booked for next week. So, or not
Yeah.
next week, next month. So I was able to order it
Yeah, that's
through
what
my
I had.
Madness experience.
Because
Yeah.
the one that was at the store,
Mhm.
at like Emporium and at World of Disney was a little bit different. Or
Yeah.
there were some that were on the Disney website, just
Mhm.
that they were Disney Shop Disney. But the ones that were, if you have a room reservation, and you're planning to get that one, I highly recommend doing it. And if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't see it, keep an eye out because they keep replenishing it.
Yep.
So don't
And they
wait
go
till-
in minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they go in minutes when they're available. So yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely no shortage of ways for
No,
you to
not at all.
remember the 50th. So I think that's pretty much all that we wanted to share, but I think we did have a comment come through. So hello, Can't wait to try the crepes and all the rest of the food and wine. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes to all.
Absolutely.
I totally agree with that.
Me too.
Yes. So I think that's all the comments that we had. Just remember, even if you happen to not catch this video live, like if you're watching the replay later, you can still post your questions in the comments. We do monitor these videos even after they're live, so we can still come back and answer those questions for you if you just weren't able to join us for the live stream tonight. But thank you so much for those of you who were joining us tonight. We really appreciated you watching, and we enjoyed getting to talk a little bit about the 50th anniversary celebration. If you're interested in planning a trip to experience all of these things, the contact information for all of the agents that you heard from tonight is back at the beginning of the video. So if you joined us late, feel free to go back and check out our contact information at the beginning. It is completely free to book your vacation through a travel agent. You're not going to pay any more to book through one of us than you would pay to go on Disney's website and book that vacation yourself. But when you book through us, you get the added benefit of concierge level vacation planning services. So someone who not only can give you tips for getting through the parks, can give you dining recommendations, but also helps you through the process of selecting the perfect place to stay or the right ticket type, or, sifting through all of the different rides and figuring out what's going to be a great plan of attack for your family. And we don't just book Disney World, we do book Universal Orlando, all-inclusive resorts, cruises, and beyond. So again, feel free to reach out if you're thinking about planning a trip. Next Sunday night, we will be in our Disney Cruise Line group, and we will be talking about Disney Cruise Line's return to sailing and going over kind of their policies and procedures. So we would love for you to join us as well if you're thinking about maybe a land and sea vacation of a little bit of Disney World, a little bit of Disney Cruise Line. So we hope you enjoyed watching with us tonight, and we hope to see you again next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern for another episode of Sundays with MMT. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.